Oh, it's working now. Okay. YouTube was down for a second. Okay, hello everybody. Back with the usual. Going to jump right into puzzle streak of 36. Here we go. This wins his queen. This wins the king. This wins the king. This wins the king. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, it doesn't matter. I can start over, but not a good start. What was I doing there? Embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I am white. I didn't calculate any of this, but this has to be good. But you'd think they both work, but then he's he might be able to escape there. I think I want to go queen h7. Hello, Shinya. Shinya Satake. Yeah, they both look good, but let's look at this check here. But then what am I doing after king f8? Am I happy just to take the knight? Possibly. But this also looks good. They both look good. Maybe this is a problem, and then his queen has checks. Because I don't actually have a continuation there. I'm going to take that way. That's a bad puzzle, I think, for the rating. This is a tough batch. Tough batch today. Where am I going? Check? Oh, okay. So he moves the king. And then what? I guess I win a piece. Yeah, because then I can go queen takes. Yeah, these are not good puzzles. Do I know any Japanese animation? No. I'm not into anime, unfortunately. Not a fan. But I watched for the first time, like I've never really watched anime because I just can't stand it. But I did watch Spirited Away. I know that's like, I don't know if you can call that anime, but I watched Spirited Away about a year and a half ago, and that was like the only anime I've seen. And it was interesting. I didn't mind that. Okay, so I don't know. I'm looking at this, but then I guess I have h4 at the end. But this is a little tough batch for the ratings. For the ratings. Here we have a check. That looks good. Dragon Ball. Oh yeah. I mean, I've heard of all of those, of course, but I've never watched any. But I don't know. I just don't think it's for me. You know, I can appreciate that other people love anime. All the more power to them, but it's just not for me. Here I win the rook. Because I can go here, take. But I have a concern that after that he's got this check. And then check here. But I guess I can block with the bishop. But this is a very tough batch for the rain. Here we have a breakthrough. Does it matter which one I start with? Yeah, it has to be this one, right? It has to be H6. And then we've got this breakthrough. Do I need to? No, I don't think I have time to take that. Drink of hot chocolate now. I can take here, and then I'll be up at the exchange. That's good enough for me. I'm moving up the board here, so I should just stay in front of his pawn, I think. The only problem, actually there's a few problems with that. Maybe I should hit the knight. I should probably hit the knight, because then if he comes back, then I'm just, oh, wait, that's a problem too, eh? This is a tough batch. So how am I ever supposed to deal with that? Do you have any well, what are you currently doing to improve? Oh, I made this hot chocolate good. Just the right amount of hot chocolate powder. Not too sweet. Yeah, because I'm just, how am I supposed to deal with him getting the knight to G3? See, that is a problem. What do you mean when you say, you have to be more specific than just saying rapid? So is all you do play rapid games? Yeah, this is so strange. So if I attack it, he just goes to F5. And then what? Am I supposed to attack it again? I don't see how that helps. And then I'm going here. Is that how we do it? This is so, yeah, I think I'm going to go for this plan. He goes knight F5 and then I go bishop D3. And then after, actually, but then he can push here. No, yeah, sorry. Yeah, then after knight G3, then I can push and support. Although I'm gonna go with this plan. This is just bad. The computer didn't start with the. I'm gonna show you this with the engine after. This is a really bad batch of puzzles. Because here you need to see. Yeah, you need to see the bishop D3 idea. You have to see this, and the computer should have went with this because this is a harder way to reply. So that's a downvote for me. This is a bad batch. I don't think I'm going to survive this batch. So here I just trade rooks and then take his pawn, and then I'll have an outside pass pawn, which is always winning. Well, we have a check which drives the king somewhere. If he goes to H7, I have nothing. So I think we just take it right this way, and then we should be able to stop this pawn. Okay, we are black. We can give a check. He has one legal move. And then after rook C2, the best he can do is give me a rook. So we will do that. This is going to be, we already had this same idea earlier. We have to take the rook, and then I think I have to get in front of the pawn. And here, I've got a check, and then I can take the rook. Is that good enough? Seems like it'd only be equal. But it has to be the move. I don't even have to calculate if it works because nothing else would ever work there. So yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Here we have a check, which I think is the solution. And so if we take the rook, we should be good there. I have to verify. We're down a knight. I think I can maybe take on e4. Then he has 2 pieces under attack. So he defends both of them. No, he doesn't defend both of them. Yeah, I should be able to take here. I think I can take on f4. Seems to be a free piece. We have a fork. I don't see how it would ever be anything else. That's a dumb one. This wins a knight. So kind of a dumb one as well. Okay, I can just take his rook here. Okay, so can I take? Yeah, I can take that. And come in here. Okay, any benefit of a check? No, I can take here. Would that be good? I'd be up a pawn. Ugh. Is this just a bad puzzle? Oh, it's just a bad puzzle. Oh, but it does want us to continue. So is there a continuation I didn't see here? I have to protect F2, otherwise there's going to be perpets. Oh wait, maybe there wouldn't be, because I could always go to G2. Oh, I just take the pawn. I didn't even see that. But yeah, there's no perpets here because I go King G2. And then I can go King H2, and you just have to see that. I don't like that puzzle. Okay, white. Knight F7 should win material. I don't see how it would be anything else. And I think I just take here. My king is too well situated. Black. Well, let's look at the check. If he comes forward, he is playing a dangerous game there, but he's actually, yeah, but then is there not a better way? I don't see how there'd be a better first move. without even calculating. I just don't see how there'd be a better first move. Yeah, so I don't even, but I think we're just going check and then we're just taking here and then taking the material. I don't like this one either. Yeah, and then take this one. Not a fan of this batch of puzzles. So we have a check. King b7. And then check. Actually, let's start with bishop a. Let's just, yeah, I think I want to start with bishop a6. If bishop b7, then this is mate. Actually, it's going to be mate in 2 anyways. It's just a mate in 2. We are white. I can start with a check here. Why wouldn't I? And then another check, and then I take on a3, I think. I don't think this leads to anything. Yeah, I think I want to give a check. And then take here. Actually, I'll take the knight. I was wondering, I'm like, there's got to be something a little bit better. I'll just take the knight. Hello, Anta. And it's going to be hard for him to promote that. Okay, is his queen trapped? No. It's not. Maybe here, queen c4. Queen c4 looks good. I don't know what he can do about it. So I'll do it. And actually, I didn't have a plan for this, but I'll win the knight. Okay. So what's wrong with taking? What's wrong with taking here? Why would I not take? I don't see a world where I wouldn't take. So I'm taking. And then I can take on c7 immediately. I suspect it's going to be sacking the exchange, though. That's what I suspect. Because I'll just be up a piece. He can take here, and then I have this check, and I'm winning. That should be good enough. Okay, white. How about a check? He has to take. And I can go bishop f4. That looks pretty good. What if he goes back to c8? Then queen c5. And this is mate here. I think it's rook c7, king c7, bishop f4. Yeah. If he walks forward, I don't have to calculate it. It's just too strong for white. Okay. And then the last one. I'm 19 minutes in here. I'm starting to get faster with the puzzles, I feel. And that's with me screwing up once already. Okay. So I'm down the exchange. How about I just threaten mate? It's always a decent idea. And the only way I can see him stopping it, actually, the only way is g3 from what I can see. So g3, and then knight f3 looks good, but he does have king h1. But then I could take and then come in here. There's rook g1. Whoa, fuck. Smashed my mug into my water glass. Okay, queen g4, g3. Knight f3. Yeah, because even if he takes immediately, he always has king h. No, yeah, he doesn't. Then he doesn't have time there. Okay, so he can't take immediately, but queen g4, g3, knight f3. I'm worried about king h1. So king h1, knight takes d4. If he takes back, then I have queen f3. Oh yeah, he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time. Yeah, so he just sacks the queen. Okay, I'm done. 21 minutes, not bad. I'll get one wrong and purposely now. Not bad, not bad. 36 in 21 minutes. I'll take that. Okay, I'm going to play a game now with the warm-up complete. Here we go. (21:48) opponent, named playing positionally. Let's see if that's what he's going to do. 292 games only. He is playing knight c6, so this, but he's also playing the Sicilian. Lowenthal, but if he plays the Sveshnikov, it will be positional. And we are on that road. I don't know why I had to think there, but I did. That move order? Can I play knight d5 here? Okay, so this is some type of Kalashnikov variation. It's not a normal setup. So after knight f6, I'm probably going to take on f6, because then I can take on d6, I think. He might take with a g-pawn, which is, yeah, so he might go knight f6, gf. He resigns. Why? Because he messed up the move order? Black has to be fine here. He resigned. Oh, well, I mean, this isn't the end of the world. He can just play rook b8. This isn't the end of the world here, but he's angry at himself for forgetting theory. I guess rook b8. I guess I'm still taking on d6. Hello, Coquier. Oh, that was you. You just messed up the move order. You meant knight f6 first or something. Yeah, that's what I figured. And then it's too frustrating. But I don't know if it's lost. I don't know if it's lost. It's probably not good. I don't know if it's lost though. So rook b8, even if I take on d6, sometimes it's not so great for white. So I take on e7, because maybe you take with the king, see? It's still playable. He's asking for a rematch. Normally I don't give rematches, but I will. I'm black. He didn't abort. Okay. So I got to be careful in what I say, because if he's watching the stream. Stupid thing popped up. Yeah, so I don't know how to make this interesting without giving away my thought process, because he's in the stream here. So that's okay. I don't know it either. I don't know it either. Yeah. Okay. Deletes the cast line. Do I want E5 first? Okay, here I'm going to do it. Stopping B4, shenanigans. A5 is not necessary, but okay. Back to business. Back to business here. But I might burn some time trying to remember. Oh, you know what? I think they're, instead of D6. Yeah, I think I had another move there. But I can't remember. But depending on what white does next, I definitely have a move in mind. Depends what he does, though. That's the downside of playing A5. Okay, so he's letting me do it. I just want to make sure I want to do it, though. Oh my god, there's a cool line by the computer. I don't know if it's playable in this position. But you take this bishop. And I haven't explored it. Okay, we are going to do this. Yeah, so rook takes f4, but I know that the computer likes it, but I don't know when the conditions are right to do it. I kind of want to do it here, but I'm scared. I'm scared, but I think rook takes f4 is a good move. So this is all standard, and then in a couple moves, rook takes f4. Boom. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We got to do it. Okay, wow. First time I've done it. And I'm probably going to lose now, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do after this. I just know that rook takes f4 is the thing. That's all I know. But how do we follow up? Queen e8. Let him take here. No, okay, we got to develop. Knight c6. Oh, this will be so interesting to look at with the computer. So he weakened all of the light squares there. I can plop into here. That can't be bad, right? I don't know if I want to go there, but I can't help myself. Oh, this is going to be so interesting to look at and analyze off stream. I'd like to do that in a tournament sometime. Rook takes f4. Wow. And who's playing positionally now? Me. I'm gonna steal his name. Sack the exchange. Petrosian style. Let's look at it from White's perspective. Not the most comfortable. Not terrifying though. But you can certainly see Black's. Whoa! Wow, that is interesting. Now he's got the central pawns. He is playing positionally. Yeah, so now he's got these central pawns. I mean, I think I have to take him up on that. Because his pawns are just going to be too strong. Okay. Wow. That was a good move, I have to say. So what's the imbalance now? Wait, what even happened there? He sacked. Oh, that was a good move. That was a very good move. Wow. Oh my God, I see a good move here though. Look at that. Did he have time to deal with such things? What if I go here? Okay, let's start here. There's so many options. I've got so many options. I'm looking at a lot of things here. But I like bishop h3 for a few reasons here. Oh, this is a very fun game. And I really want to look at that rook takes f4 line after. I like it. I like the rook takes f4. Like, I do like it. I do like the position we get. Let's look at it from White's perspective again. Yeah, so the one thing White has going for him is these pawns and the bishop. Just this bishop just running around the beehive in and out of those pawns, and super strong pawns here. The queen and the bishop protect his light squares. The pawns protect the dark squares. It's like a honeycomb between the bishop and the... Whoa! And then he wants to go check here. I don't think I want it. King f8. He comes in anyways. I see some tactics here though. I see that I could actually take it. Oh wait, never mind. I had something else in mind there. It almost works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go king f8. King f8. He might have queen b3. Hmm. So queen b3. If I offer a queen trade, takes, brings this one out. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Of course, there's knight d5 as well. But then there's e4. Hmm. blunder. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up. He didn't see it. Because I think he might have had this. I don't know if that was good or not. Okay, so let's go magic bishops. Go magic bishops. This was one of the most interesting games I've played in a long time. In a very long time. Might be the most interesting game I played all year or longer. But the bishops are showing their might now. Do this. Oh, I think I see his idea. I don't think it quite works, so. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, let me go here. Oh, I wasted a lot of time on that move. Okay. Oh, that was an interesting game. So the rook takes f4, I think is good. I've seen the computer suggest it before. First time I've ever played it, and I don't know the continuation, but it seemed to go pretty well. Seems to go pretty well. That was interesting. Good game cook here. That was not a boring game. That was a fun one, win or lose. Okay, from the top. So the Dutch, classical Dutch, A5, not necessary, but I like to stop B4. And then this is all normal. He played it normal. Not sure about rook C1, but it's hard to suggest much. I wonder if knight B3, nah, yeah, it's hard to suggest anything here. This bishop is kind of awkward there on F4. Probably the bishop F4 was bad. Yeah, I think like an earlier E3 or B3 is probably better. I think E3 has to be played. Then I sacked the exchange. I could be wrong. Maybe it's not good here, but often the computer recommends this. And then I didn't know what to do, but figured I needed to develop. I didn't feel I could attack immediately. Because I thought just E3, I thought he'd be able to defend. So brought in the knight. Knight before, I know I'm attacking on the wrong wing, but he just played E3, so I was eyeing the D3 square just to get some control. Don't know if that was misguided though. Maybe I should have kept attacking on the king side. Then I thought this was a very good move, but it does weaken him. I don't know if his continuation was right. I'm not sure about bishop takes h7. What if we had played queen h5 here? I'm just losing. He screwed up the move order. Oh no, maybe not, because it's not mate, right? So maybe I can take the rook. But I've already sacked material. So this is, yeah, this can't be good for me. It's hard to say though. It's unclear. But yeah, maybe bishop h3 is a mistake, because queen h5 is unclear here. Queen h5. Yeah, I think I need to take the rook. No, I disconnected. Oh, I'm back. I think YouTube is having issues. Hopefully I'm still streaming, but my software just said I disconnected there. But yeah, so queen h5, bishop f1, yeah, queen h7, king f8. I don't know. He doesn't really have a follow-up there. Let's say king takes f1. King f1, and then I have rook a6. And I'm probably better there. I have very weak light squares, but although, yeah, and if he goes here, I can just move this. I think I'm fine there. Okay. And then here, we both start to get a little bit low on the clock, but it's an interesting imbalance. I don't know if he should have traded. I don't know. It's hard to suggest anything. I think maybe if White can try to get his pawns rolling, that might have been a better plan. I don't know if he should have pushed this. I thought like f3, d4, or e4, right? I think he needs to push these pawns. So materially, we're about equal. Yeah, I think this is the wrong plan. Like this is all the wrong plan. I think he needs to bring in the king and push the pawns. Because he now black has to be better here. Yeah. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. If the chess will work. There we go. Okay, so I screwed up out of the opening. I bet you that was the rook sack. Maybe it wasn't good. Damn. Okay, maybe it wasn't good. Oh, man. We'll see. Probably that was a mistake. Okay, and so the a5. Yeah, this is fine. Computer doesn't mind bishop f4. Yeah, this was a blunder apparently. Damn, I thought I was brilliant. Well, had nothing to do with me. It was I remember the computer suggesting this before, but it had to have been a different position. I don't know what the different characteristics were. Maybe when the queen is on e8. Like, let me put this into a study and do that. Or a board editor. And I'm going to put the queen on e8 and make it my turn to move. No, it's still, the computer still doesn't like it. So there's something else in, oh, I closed the window. Hello, Monica. Yeah, so there's something else in that line that I had looked at before. I'm curious what the difference was, because I know it wasn't, I know it's not like, it's not a winning move when the computer suggested it, but it was fine. And I do wonder what the difference was. Maybe it's when black fianchetto's on the queen side and then we can do it. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess I have to be careful when I do that. And so knight b4 was okay. And computer didn't like knight takes e4. I don't know. That scared me, though. This seemed like a good move at the time when I saw it. Hello, Amir. I forget if I just said that. Oh, God, my short-term memory. I can't remember if I just welcomed you or not. Yeah, apparently the computer doesn't like it, but I thought it looked very interesting. Computer just wants to play anything normal, like a3, f3. But yeah, I do think White's mistake in this game was not pushing the central pawns. This is a blunder. Yeah, because queen h5. So queen h5, I was going to take the rook, which is the best move. And this is fairly equal and unclear. We're up a piece, but White has a lot of pawns. I was thinking about rook a6 here, but apparently that's bad. Guess he can take on g7. I thought there'd be something here for us. But our light squares are too weak, apparently. Yeah, so better would have been c6, clamping down on d5. or knight d5, rerouting it to the king side, or rook a6. Maybe I like rook a6 here. I think Amir is a bot now. So king f8 was good, but apparently I could also take the both. Actually, no, but king f8 was best. So that's good. And yeah, queen d5 was best. This was all by necessity. And this is all equal. And it was equal for a while, apparently. Up to here, and then I start to gain an edge. It's hard to play against the bishop pair. Like, it's hard to play. This is easier for black to play, I think. Yeah, it's very easy to go wrong here as white. Okay, so I am surprised. I thought this was good. I just went purely off of memory on it. Okay, I'm going to play another one. Starting to lose my voice a little bit. Okay, playing Viper, who joined 3 days ago. I don't know if I want to play Mr. Viper. I don't know if I want to play Mr. Viper, who joined 72 hours ago. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Okay, playing at 2151. Only 98 games played, but their account is 6 years old. Not 3 days old. Rui Lopez. I had to think there for a second. We're going to see a Marshall, boys and girls. Been a while. It's been a while. Really have to rack the memory box here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, yeah, you can stop spamming the same content, Amir. Okay, now I have to remember G3 or H3. I always forget. It's been so long since I've had the Marshall. I think it's G3. I think it's G3, and I think it's because well, I do forget exactly why, but I do think it's G3 here. I always forget though, and it takes me so long to remember. I think if H3, I forget if he can go bishop takes H3. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was G3 though. Okay. Oh, okay. Everybody, if you guys keep spamming, I will have to deal with that. So rook E4, I believe, is the move. And in the D4 lines, black can play G5 here, but it doesn't work with the D3 line because we have bishop takes G5 when there is not a fork on the two pieces. So I did remember correctly here so far, but there's a lot of theory still. Um, well, you keep saying the same thing over and over again. So okay, so if knight f6, I think I continue, but I think the main is it queen f5 here or bishop f5. Okay, if you guys repeat yourselves one more time, I will have to ban. I will have to ban, unfortunately, and I don't want to do that. Don't make me do that. Yeah, so queen f5. I can't remember, but I think that was the best move. I think it might be knight d2 here. Or it could be bishop c2. Big difference. If knight d2, knight f6. I don't know, but yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go knight d2, and I think it's knight f6 here. Or that. I mean, that seems reasonable. And then I can go queen f3 now. I can go queen f3. I don't know if that's the best. Or if I should keep developing like knight f3 to go to d4. I kind of want to go knight f3, but this looks good. I don't think bishop d7 was right. So queen f3. Because like, what's he going to do about it? Queen g6. That might have been the move. Actually, his last move I think was actually queen g6. I think that's actually the best move. Okay, so queen f3, queen g6. Yeah, see, then I'm taking a square away from my knight. But can he do anything about it? This... I like both ideas. Here he goes knight f6. Okay, I'm going to go knight f3. I don't know. I'm actually I'm unsure about this. Because f5 can still come. Okay, I am actually going to go queen f3. I'm chicken. But yeah, I think after queen f5, queen g6 is the best move for black. Either that or knight f6, but I can't remember. opponent has blinked. Do I know any good chess teachers in Canada? Well, I don't know how to answer that because I haven't used any. I know that there are some. I know that there are chess coaches in Canada, but I can't vouch for any. Okay, so I could trade queens here, but then d3 is getting weak. Do I need to touch anything here? No, I don't, but my knight can't move otherwise. I could maybe go a4. Maybe a4 is... a4, b4. Let's try a4. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Actually, I kind of forgot that he could take here and then trade rooks. But that doesn't bother me too much. But I did forget about it. Oh, then he has knight f6. Uh-oh. I might have dropped a pawn there. Queen f3, knight f3, rook e4, de, knight f6. I think I dropped a pawn. No, I've got bishop c2. No, I don't. I dropped a pawn. Damn. Crap. Oh, I should have traded there. Yeah. I dropped a pawn. Did I? Yes, I did. I'm on Lichess. Lichess.org. Is it good? Well, I'm playing on it. So hopefully I wouldn't play on a site that I didn't like. Okay, so I dropped a pawn, but I am up a minute on the clock, and I am up a pawn already. So I am pretty happy here. I'm not happy that I am only loosely remembering the theory after move 15. So if I can get a 2-minute time advantage, I think I have a good shot here. A 2-minute time advantage, I think maybe I'm like 70, should have like a 75% chance to win. So I enjoy watching his time tick down. I guess I'll pre-move here, but he will get his pawn back. At least I think he will, because after knight f6, I don't know what I'm doing there. Pretty sure he gets his pawn back here. And I am up 2 minutes on the clock. If I can get him down to a minute 43, I would say I have like a 90% chance of winning. unless I'm just getting mated, you know. So he's definitely thinking a lot here. Well, it looks like I do have a three-minute time advantage now. So yeah, I would say I should have a 90% chance to win now. If it gets down to 43 seconds, I'll put that up to 95% chance to win. Unless he has a forced mate. Okay, he did move. And see, he didn't win a pawn either, so I could take his knight. And I might do that. But there are some concerns. There are some concerns. Because takes, I have back rank issues. Maybe I should trade queens here. I'm going to trade queens because that's the biggest threat to my survival. And then I think I will trade the rooks once. And it is certainly dangerous here for me. I could be losing. I have knight f3, but then he has g5, g4 rather. If we go king f1, he's got this mate. So knight f1. Okay, I screwed up here. I think I might be losing. I might be losing here. So takes and oh no, maybe I can go here. It drops the pawn. But I think I have to give him a pawn here. Yeah, this is not good. But I think this is the best move. 94. The couple moves I did before that were not ideal. And I don't have a huge time advantage anymore, but I think I have enough of one to survive for the remaining moves. And I don't know if I want to get rid of, I think I might just take the pawn at this point because his, is this a thing though? Okay, well we need to, yeah, I want to take this one. So he can't take on a4, I don't think. His knight is no good. His bishop is no good. But that's a good move. I could go here, and then this is dangerous for him. Let's try that. Could run into problems here. Knight f6 maybe. Takes, then he has knight f6, but then my bishop is trapped. Okay, that's a good move. I mean, this is pretty passive. That's pretty passive. Don't like it. See if I can flag him because my position is not looking so great. think I want to keep this bishop, even though he's going to take all of my pieces here. Or, okay, no, we will do that, but great hesitation. Yeah, they're going to bring this one out. And run. Run away. That's a mistake, maybe? Yeah. This bishop on h6 paying dividends. Paying dividends. He always has back rank issues. We shall take. And we shall, what shall we do? Okay, I think I can afford to do this. Let's cut off his king. Oh, but then he's got this one. That's okay. Okay, how am I? Can I go here? Okay, pre-moving. Okay, ooh, tough one. Okay, so yeah, he was provisional. Provisional man. So I think after queen f5, I think the best move might be queen g6, just from purely off of memory. Queen g6, and then I think because the f pawn can then be pushed, f5. I think that's why. But knight f6, I'm not sure about either. That might be good too. But I think it's queen g6 and then like f5 at some point. And probably a4 is not ideal here. I'm not even sure about queen f3. I spent so much time between knight f3 and queen f3. Yeah, and then I think I was in some trouble. But yeah, the bishop on h6 really helped out. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? You can't hear me? Testing. You should be able to hear me. I think that's just you. My microphone seems to be working here. Yeah, so I blundered here. Okay, so take a look. So this, yeah, so not h3 because the bishop takes h3, yeah. Yeah, and there's just no way to defend. You know, it's not the fastest way here, but I think it's the easiest. Or maybe not. I guess this has to be played. And then what? Check here. And if we come here, then mate. Yeah, so queen g3. And yeah, so here I think it is queen g6. Yeah, it's queen g6. What's the idea? Is it f5? Yeah, it's f5 or bishop f5. So if I made some random move, like rook b1, yeah, f5 or bishop f5, he wins this pawn here. If I try to defend it, he can just take it. Although apparently that's not good for some reason. Interesting. Apparently that's not good. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wow, his queen gets trapped. Wow. Okay. But anything else? Maybe not anything else, but bishop c5. You guys can't hear me. I I don't believe. I think you guys are trolling me. I think you've been trolling me the whole time. Pretty sure. But you're making me check. But no, it's working. Yeah, you're making me check anyways, but yeah, it's definitely working. So, yeah, that's the idea behind Queen G6 and then A4. Okay, but yeah, he played. So, and then Knight F6 I thought would have been decent too, and it is decent. But Rook E1, Rook H4, yeah, so very sharp. Okay, so I actually played okay here. Knight F3, it does prefer Knight F3 though, I guess again because of Queen G6. F5 becomes a problem if I just play a random move again. It's not suggesting F5 here, but it would have been okay for black, but bishop F5, getting that bishop into the game, and yeah, now he'll probably take. Yeah, now he can just take. So yeah, so Queen G6, and computer is suggesting A4 now or Knight F1. So I played pretty well. And yeah, trading was good. But this looked scary. I thought this was my only move, but I guess I also had A takes B5. But this looked terrifying. This looked absolutely terrifying. But apparently we're okay after F3. That's kind of scary. Or 94. Okay, 94 I can kind of... Oh, 94 F5 though? I guess we... Yeah, can we do this? Oh, we can take here. Oh, we can take here or go here immediately because it's a pin. Okay, so we can't play F5. But I'm surprised we can play F3. This looked very scary. Come on, that looks scary. Don't tell me that's not scary. This is terrifying. This is terrifying, but apparently we're okay there. Yeah, I guess computer just wants me to take on B5 or D5. Would have been simpler because we're up too many pawns there. And then this was a blunder, Rook F1. So what? It wants me to allow that? That would just look too scary. I thought Rook takes F2. Apparently the discoveries are not good. They're not good enough. So I could have walked into it. Amazing. Okay. And then, well, here he was just going to flag. It didn't matter. But this is actually a mistake. Really? I guess because of the outside passed pawn. I still thought this would be good, but I can never touch this pawn. And I can never leave the vicinity of this pawn. Okay, that's a close one though. And now he's winning if it plays C4. So I shouldn't have allowed the rook trade. Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Didn't think I guess his king is close enough where his outside pass pawn is strong. I think if his king was one square farther away, then I think it's winning for me. In fact, let's try. Let's look at that from here. Yeah, now this is winning, but his king was too close in the game. Whoops. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I might end it there. Nobody's watching tonight, and I'm getting a little tired now. Not the longest stream, but I'll take it. I think I played 2 games, 3 games maybe. No, just 2 games. Oh no, I played 3 games because I played twice against this guy. So, but the first game was short, so I would say 2.5 games. Yeah, only 2 bots watching. So that'll be it for me today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Not sure if I'll be back tomorrow or not. We'll see. Okay. Good night.